Hello, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to be redoing weeks 22 and 23. So if you watched the first 4 minutes of my original video of me trying to video this, I'm really sorry, but it did pause for some reason at about 4 minutes, and the next 10 minutes was just a paused video. And I think, I had noticed that I had been having some trouble uploading videos, and everything was really slow. And every time I tried to watch any YouTube, everything was really kind of running wonky today with all of my internet. And then I think that maybe it had something to do with, we had a huge power surge. We had two of our transformers, like down the block. A whole bunch of our town was out of power, and we just got power back maybe 20 minutes ago, and we're out of power for about an hour, and that's only the second time that we've ever been out of power here in 10 years. And the last time was like 6 years ago. We had a hurricane that came through. It was a really small hurricane. It did do quite a bit of damage, and but there wasn't like, there was maybe one or two fatalities, and that was just from trees falling and things. But it was a really bad storm, and most power was out for like 5 days in the town that I live in. But I am on a hospital grid, so typically I don't lose power because I think it's just the importance of making sure that the power's on for the hospital. I'm not very far from the hospital, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not sure. But anyways, now that you heard my little story of what happened today, it's just really kind of strange because the power never goes out here. And so right in the middle of dinner time, so I had to go to McDonald's of all places because this isn't a very big town and there's just not a lot of opportunity or choices of places to go. And so, yeah. Anyways, especially short notice. So here I go, weeks 22 and 23 again. This is from May 28th, June 10th. And here's a photo of my daughter. And here's the t-shirt that she made for her zoo. She had a field trip for her kindergarten class, and I just used, these are the Amy Tangerine +1 puffy stickers. And a lot of this is the Amy Tangerine +1 cards. This here also is one of the Amy Tangerine +1 cards. I think maybe it came in my Scraptastic kit because I know that they were kind of about the same. They did use a lot of that line for their cards, but I did use the thickers that came in that kit that I got, the Scraptastic kit. And here I just journaled about this photo here. Again, I'm just going to kind of go over this as fast as I can in case anybody's already watched that, so you don't have to rewatch this. Here's a photo of my husband shaving my son's head, which is the first and only time he's ever done that. And I'm just kind of discussing here that this doesn't usually happen, but I allowed it because we were so close to the end of the summer. I was planning on giving my son a mohawk. It didn't end up happening, but that's what he really wanted to do, so we weren't going to pay for a big haircut. School was really close to getting out. Here's some photos of my children doing marshmallows. It's one of our favorite things to do. When the weather gets nice, we like to use the fire pit quite a bit, and this is one of the first times, and I just used a label here and journaled about that. And then this is a card from the +1 kit. I just added some of the +1 puffy stickers, a cloud and a heart here. I just thought that was really cute, and I left it as is. Here is a photo of my youngest girls, and they were getting along really well that day, and they were just so cute, and so I just wanted a photo of them. And then here I am just journaling about how they're getting along here, and about my daughter and her little kitty dress. It's all black and it has white kitties all over it. It's just so cute. And I love to get her anything that has to do with kitty cats, and then she gets just about everything that has to do with owls. So all of my children kind of had themes as they were growing up, and most of them have kind of grown out of those themes. But those two still have their little themey things that I get for them. Usually it's like an animal or something. She liked a lot of dinosaur stuff and ladybugs, and I don't remember really getting anything specific for my son. Oh, sharks, that's right. My son was infatuated with sharks. So, and yeah, so it was dinosaurs, ladybugs, sharks, owls and kitty cats. So this is a 12 by 12 layout that I made. It was my oldest daughter's birthday weekend party. And so I always make 12 by 12 layouts for my children or anybody in the family when they have a birthday. I also did one for me and my husband. And I just used the Amy Tangerine +1 paper, and I loved it because it was already like this. It had the pink watercolor look to it, and it came in a Scraptastic kit, and I just used some of the papers as well. And it already had this white love written on it, and I just kind of sketched it with a journal pen, and I love the way that that turned out. And then I just used a little heart from one of the papers, and I just added 2 little enamel dots. This is a chalkboard flare, and I wrote my daughter's name on top with a white gel pen. And then I just took all of these speech bubbles and just wrote little things in here about her, and then just added some enamel dots. So I kept it really plain. I don't embellish a lot on my layouts. I like really embellished layouts, but for some reason, it just doesn't usually work that way for me. So I just wrote that her favorite things here are books, hikes, volleyball, and art. I just wrote happy 17th birthday. And this is one of my favorite pictures of all time. I love this photo. It is just such a cute photo. My son's got a goofy look on his face. Everybody just looks so cute. And then here is another one. This one says her favorite book is Nightshade. Unless, I think that's a series though. But I wrote Nightshade. I asked her, and that's what she said. I think it's a series. And her favorite colors are purple and green. And her best friends, I wrote 2 names down there. So on the back side, this was actually a really funny story. Her and my 2 oldest daughters wanted to go see a movie, which is about 3 miles from my home, and they wanted to ride their bikes. And so I told her she had to wear her helmet. And so I thought that was really kind of funny because I took a photo of her with her helmet. And then she's wearing, these are fake glasses. She just likes to look nerdy. So I think it's cute. So with the helmet and the glasses, I just had to take a photo. And then, so I titled it Because I Love You. And it's pointing to the fact that she has to wear her helmet. Because most 17-year-olds don't really want to wear one out in public. And it's kind of funny because she is so comfortable with all of my children seem to be so comfortable with who they are. And I love that they don't really care necessarily what other people think. And that's great. I think that's how everybody should be. And so I'm just kind of journaling about how I made her wear a helmet. Here I used a little acrylic bow and just added some of the gems up there. And that's about it. I just added a little border strip of teal hearts on the top and the bottom. And so that is her 12 by 12 layout or inserts. And here is the opposite side of the week 23. What was it? 23, 22, 23. Here is more of her birthday celebration. Here's a photo of my oldest daughter, my 2 youngest daughters, and they're like pointing up at like an airplane or something. And I thought it was kind of cute. So I just put it there, and I just added 2 little enamel dots. And I'm kind of talking about how my oldest daughter was playing with my 2 younger daughters. And it was just really, really cute to watch them play out in the yard. They were like chasing each other around. This card already had adventure on it, so I didn't want to cover it with the photo. This is a collage photo, and so I just sliced it here with my craft knife, and I just kind of used it almost like a photo corner there, and I just added a little heart. And I got this collage from Pick Frame, I believe is the app on my iPod, and I love it because I can just make different kinds of little collages for my project life. And then here is a photo of my oldest daughter and my 2 youngest daughters, and she's blowing out her candles here, and I just added an XO that is thicker from the +1 collection. And then here is I just wrote yummy, or spelled out yummy, with some little alphas there. And this photo, I love the way that this photo turned out. We didn't do any kind of editing or anything to this photo. That's just the way that my camera focused. And so the cake is like the only thing that is really in focus, and you can see me here. I'm carrying the cake out, and I'm kind of blurred in the background, and the whole background is nice and blurred, and the cake just looks like it's popping out of the photo. It's almost like a 3D photo. It's really cool. I like that. Remember This Forever. I believe that came in a Scraptastic kit. And so I just added a Studio Calico heart here, their chipboard, and I added 3 little enamel dots, and I'm talking about this photo. It's just so cute. I loved how all of the kids were getting along that day. It was just really nice. And I used one of the puffy stickers, and it just says Darling. And then down here, this card already said this week was, and so I just wrote perfect. I put a little puffy sticker here of the house, and that came in the +1 Amy Tangerine sticker sheet. I put the date here. We celebrated her birthday a week late because I always do, these 2 girls, their birthdays are a day apart. And so her birthday's on the 28th and hers is the 29th of May. So she always gets her birthday the weekend before and she gets hers the weekend after. I like to celebrate their birthdays separate so that, you know, they each get their own special celebration. So here I was kind of talking about what we did for her birthday, and she was roasting marshmallows here in this photo. And then here I just wrote s'mores, s'mores, s'mores all around this like a border. And here she is showing me her s'more, and here she is eating it. And so I just put the ampersand that was in the thicker pack. So thank you all for watching, and I will be back with another week's share. Thank you. Bye.